there, thanks for checking out this short video. Thought I would put together a little sequence for helping people transition from one part of their day to the next. Seems how in past times it was already hard to leave work or school behind just because of technology or the stress that came with us. It's even harder these days when we don't have the physical space to transition from and to. And we are working, exercising, eating, cooking, sleeping, teaching, in this same space, so it gets really difficult to not be doing everything all at once. So we'll just take a few minutes to kind of work on just transitioning out of what we were doing and getting right into the moment of what is your space and your time, and just kind of teaching ourselves how to create that space even if we don't have that physical space. So just take a moment, take a nice big inhale in a seated position. If you need a block or pillow underneath you, feel free. Just take your hands gently to your knees, just a slight firming in so you feel your shoulder blades draw open. Take a nice big inhale, exhale. Just kind of slump like we might be at our desks or at the TV watching a Netflix series. Let your chin just tuck, let your head hang heavy. And then start to make this a pose, grounding into the outer edges of your feet. Feel those sit bones root down, a little more length growing up in your spine. And then slightly again, press your hands into your knees, your eyes gently closed. Just feel that natural stacking of your spine, that slight inward curve of the low back, lumbar spine, that slight outward curve in your upper thoracic spine, but still gently drawing your shoulder blades towards the spine. And once again, that inward curve on your neck, maybe reaching forward, picturing almost like a snake charming out of a basket. So finding that length in the back of the neck, the crown of the head lifting up. So just taking a second to find this space and tune into your breath. Let your shoulders relax, let your jaw, your eyes release that tension. And just slowly start to focus on your breath. Just breathing down into your whole core, in through your nose, through your throat, through your chest, filling up your core. Pausing, just a slight suspension at the top of your inhale, and then a nice, slow, controlled exhale. A few more breaths just like that. As you're focusing on that breath, just start to notice the space around you, maybe the four walls of the room you're in. Take a breath there, just keeping that awareness of that space. And gently draw that space a little closer, maybe just to the mat you're on or the immediate space around you. Keeping that awareness there. Take another full breath cycle there. And then slowly draw your senses inward just a little bit more, just picturing the perimeter of your body. So it's transitioning into a new space, your space. Take a couple breaths there. Again, reconnecting to the ground, finding those contact points, hands into your knees, sit bones into the mat. Slowly inhaling, slowly exhaling. And slowly kind of flutter your eyes open. You're going to just drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Reach that right hand out to the side. Really reach through those right fingertips. Take the left hand just above your right ear, pressing into the hand. As you inhale, slowly float that right hand up just about shoulder height. Keep reaching through that hand. You'll feel the stretch right on that elbow. And then slowly as you exhale, press head into hand and float those fingertips down. One more time, inhale. Resisting the head into hands, float the arm up. Exhale, keep reaching through the fingertips, draw the head down. Place that right hand next to you, slowly release the left hand, float your head up. Reach that left arm up and over, gluing down your left sit bone, look up and under. And then as you inhale, sweep up, left hand down. Left ear to left shoulder, right ear to right shoulder. Right hand just above your left ear. Again, really grounding down to press up into the hand. Slowly float your left arm, maybe close to shoulder height. Keep reaching through the fingertips. Exhale, head into hand, float the fingertips down. Inhale one more time. and then exhale. And then slowly float your head up, keep that left hand down, reach that right arm up and over. Heavy on that right hip flexor, nice slow breath into your side, and then exhale. Inhale, both arms up. Just kind of slide your shoulder blades down your spine. Feel that little heart opener, hands right behind you. Open up, and then just tuck the chin, releasing that tension at the base of your neck, your upper traps. Maybe tilt your chin side to side, and then slowly come on up. One more time, inhale, come on up. Exhale, right hand down, left hand up and over. As you inhale, look up and under this left arm. As you exhale, round and look down, grounding into that left hip flexor. One more time, look up and under as you slowly inhale. Slowly exhale, round and look down. Both arms up, left hand down, right hand up and over. Right hip heavy, reach the right hand up and over. As you inhale, look up and under. As you exhale, round and look down. Inhale, up and under. Exhale, round and look down. And then slowly, both arms up. Nice rotation over to your right, keeping that core doing the work. And then simply set your left hand on your right knee, right hand behind you. Really root down again, find those contact points. Grow and extend the spine through the crown of your head, and as you exhale, rotate open. Maybe tuck the chin. Again, breathing in through your nose, down into your core. Soften your jaw, your shoulders as you exhale. Keeping your left hand where it is, right hand over to the left knee. Really round, tuck the chin, breathe in, pause, just suspend that breath, fill up the backside, and then exhale. Inhale, reach both arms up again, rotating the core, using the muscles of your core, right hand outside the left knee, left hand behind you. Ground in, lift up, inhale, exhale, rotate. Tuck your chin, play with stacking the spine, just subtle shifts of finding that release the tension. One more breath in through your core. Exhale. Right hand stays where it is, left hand comes over. Ground into both knees and sit bones, round back. Take that nice full inhale, fill up your back underneath your shoulder blades into your low back, and then slowly release and exhale. We'll turn and come into a tabletop. Your shoulders are right over your wrists, hips are right over your knees, and rather than dumping in, you're gonna ground down. Find those contact points, so find that safety and security of this space. So press down, kind of widen the mat with your hands, press into the tops of your feet, and then slowly open up your heart by squeezing the shoulder blades towards your spine. Gaze is more forward, pause at the top of your inhale, and then slowly exhale, really round, and reach your right hip outside of your right heel as you slowly come back towards a child's pose, over to the left side, and then inhale again, slowly come on up to that cow pose. Exhale, round, really reach hips towards ribs, rounding into that cat pose, but shifting back, left hip outside the left heel, over to the right. Inhale, back up. One more time, each way on your own. Link that inhale to a heart opener. Link your exhale to that rounding and shifting. Inhale, open up. Other direction, find that space in your spine. Left hip outside a left heel, over to your right. Inhale, back up. Gonna tuck the toes, press into the mat. Just hover your shins, kind of pedal out your heels, and then press the mat forward, keeping the deep bend in your knees, ribs towards your thighs. Try and find length along your side body, and then slowly press both legs any amount straighter, drawing the kneecaps up, maybe lifting the toes. Reach out through the heels regardless of whether they touch the mat, and then slowly walk your hands back. And then just round into that back again. Clasp your hands behind your back. Deep bend in the knees. Try and reach the heels of your hands together, and then keeping that like that, extend your hands up. You can grab your elbows if your shoulders are tight. Take a nice full inhale through your core, and then just press into your right leg. Feel that open you up. Breathing into that right front shoulder, and then slowly deep bend. In the knees, exhale, other side. Feeling that stretch in the outer left hip, outer upper hamstring, and then deep bend in the knees. Slowly release. We'll make your way back up to a plank pose, walking out, wrists underneath shoulders. Reach through the crown of the head, widen the mat. Find that stability in your shoulders, and we'll just exhale back to that down dog. Just moving a couple times to your breath. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, back to down dog. One more time. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, back to down dog. Walk that left foot in just a little bit. Reach that right leg up. Bend the knees, stack the hips. Keep pressing the mat forward. Breathe in, relax your jaw. Exhale, round it, knee to chest. And just set that right shin down. I'm going to reach the left toes back. Walk that left hand out. And just reach that right arm forward and that left leg up. So finding the spinal stabilizer. Pausing there, inhale, exhale, round it, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend, exhale, round it, elbow to knee. One more time. And then you're just going to set your right hand down. Kick your right shin to the side. I'll be facing away from you, the left leg towards the back. And just pressing your right hip towards the long side of your mat. Reach that left arm up and over. Maybe bend the elbow. Place the hand behind the head and really press the head into the hand. Ground into the back foot as you inhale and reach through that elbow as you exhale. One more full breath and feel the side ribs expand. And then exhale, float that arm forward. Slowly square off. Back to that tabletop. Inhale, open up to one cow. Exhale, round through cat, back to child's pose. Inhale, shift to your table. Tuck your toes, hips up and back to down dog. This time you're going to reach your right leg up in the air. Just bend the knees, stack the hips, open up. Then as you exhale, round it, knee to chest. And then slowly set that shin down. Reach the right toes back, kind of stretch into that calf. Right hand under your shoulder, reach that left arm forward, float the right leg. Notice if your low belly kind of drops, press in, draw it up, reach out through the hand, through your heel. Exhale, elbow to knee. One more time, inhale and exhale. Last time, pausing there, left hand down, right toes back, kick your left shin parallel to the short side of your mat and roll onto your side. That right leg comes back. Reach your right arm up and over. Nice slow inhale as you look up and under. Bend the hand or the elbow, place the hand behind the neck. And then as you inhale, breathe into your hip flexors, your side body. As you exhale, reach through that right elbow. One more slow breath in, and then exhale, float the arm. Slowly square back off. One more time, inhale, open up. Exhale, round through cat. Tuck the toes, hips up and back to down dog. And then slowly walk forward. Let your head hang. Slight bend in the knees, and then slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, letting the head hang heavy. Finding that neutral standing point. Hands along your side blades, drawing your shoulders and collarbones open. And then as you inhale, reach up. As you exhale, you're going to wrap your left elbow underneath your right. Find this eagle wrap. If your shoulders are tight, feel free to just grab your shoulders. Otherwise, squeeze your elbows, maybe your hands wrap. Squeeze the elbows together. You feel your outer shoulders start to inflate as you breathe in, reach up. Squeeze the elbows as you exhale, deep bend in the thigh. Knees fold forward. Again, squeezing all those contact points. Nice slow breath in. Slow breath out. Slowly press into your hands, reach up. As you exhale, wrap your arms the other way. Right elbow or underneath left. Squeeze the elbows, the wrists, the palms. As you inhale, reach up, draw your shoulders down. As you exhale, deep bend in your knees, reach the elbows past the knees. Breathe into the back side with that nice slow inhale and exhale. Slowly float your arms up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. You're going to step that left leg back. Drop your back knee, untuck the toes, and press into the top of the back foot. Just so you even float that left knee a little, kind of waking up that hip flexor that's been bent sitting all day. Press into your right foot, right hand on that right hip crease. Really ground down as you reach that left arm up. Nice side stretch over to the left. And we'll bring that left elbow outside of the right knee. Really press that knee into the elbow to lengthen. Maybe that hand stays there, or your right hand can come on top of your left. Press in, find that length. Let your blades squeeze your backside open. Nice slow breath in through your nose. Slow breath out. Inhale, reach up. We'll shift back into a half split. Reach that right leg out in front of you. Fingertips on the floor, maybe blocks. Press down, drag the mat back. So you really feel your backside lengthening, holding you up. Even if there's a bend in your knee, trying to drag your heel back, trying to scissor your inner thighs to square your hips off. And then we'll shift forward onto that right leg, bringing the blocks or your hands on the floor right underneath your shoulders. And then just cross that left leg behind the right, coming into that forward fold. Walk your hands over to your right. Feel that stretch in your outer hips. Inhale, slowly come back to center, uncross your legs. Bring the toes to touch. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Press into your feet. Reach up. Just this nice back bend. Open up. Maybe your hands come right to your waist. Squeeze the elbows in. And then inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Lift up halfway. Step the right leg back. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Press into the top of that foot to find that hip flexor activation. And then reconnect. Press into your left foot. Left hand onto your left hip crease. Float your right arm up. Find this side stretch. Pause there. Relax your jaw. Find that grounding. Breathe into your side, to your front hip flexor. And then as you exhale, keep all that length. Right elbow outside of left knee. Press the knee into the elbow. Right hand comes on top. Reconnect, lengthen that spine. Feel the blades draw you open. And then inhale, slowly come on up. We'll shift back. Wiggle that leg out. Press into the palm, hands. Lengthen the spine. And then exhale, fold forward. Slowly shift forward. Step onto that left leg, and then right leg slowly comes next to left. Exhale, fold. Root down, rise up. We'll bend your right elbow. Find this nice tricep stretch. Draw the right elbow up. Exhale, side stretch. Pressing head into the hand. Inhale, come on up. Switch sides. Bend that left elbow. Exhale. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, fold forward. We'll shift up halfway and then place the palms flat. We'll step back to plank, pausing there. Float the knees down. Inhale, open up to cow. Exhale, round through cat. Just shift it back. Again, shoulders underneath wrists, hips overneath knees. And then pressing into your left hand, sweep that right arm over. We'll come into this spinal twist, this spinal thread through, keeping the hips over the knees. Come onto that outer right shoulder. Press into the back of the right hand. Maybe reach that left arm up and around, or maybe use that as an opener. Grounding in. Really breathe in slowly to that whole left side, left chest. And then a nice slow exhale. Unwinding, left hand presses down. Right hand sets down. Left hand sweeps open. Exhale, threading it under and through. So coming onto that left shoulder head, use the back of that left hand to press you open. Use that right hand, maybe taking it to the left hip crease, pressing in. Nice slow inhale. Nice slow exhale. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, and then slowly unwind. We'll just shift forward, coming onto your belly. Reach your arms out in front of you. Slowly float the arms up and then just goal post the arms. Hands right next to your side. Slowly lift up. Let the mat just drag back so it opens up your heart. And then exhale, lower down. Come into a shoulder stretch. So reaching that right arm out to the side. Press into the palm. And then using that left hand and left leg to just open you up. So you're going to breathe into that right front shoulder. Nice slow breath in, slow breath out. Slowly coming back. Left hand to the other side. Press into that palm. Use that right hand, right leg to flip you open. Nice slow inhale. Slow exhale. And then slowly coming back. Maybe clasp the hands behind your back again. Reach the knuckles towards your heels. Let that peel you up. Maybe tuck your chin. Feel that release. And then slowly, hands next to your armpits. Squeeze in. Lift up one more time. Exhale, lower. Press through table. Hips back, child's pose. Again, tuning inward, back into your breath. Nice slow inhale. Nice slow exhale. Slowly shift forward. And we'll just tuck the toes, hips up and back to down dog. Walk it forward. And then slowly wiggle the feet a little bit wider. We'll come into this Malasana hip stretch. So pressing the elbows into the knees. Walk your fingertips forward. Let your head hang heavy, even though we've kind of been rounded from the day at work or school. Just letting the weight of the head. We'll do a little more traction and release that tension. Nice slow breath in. Slow breath out. And then slowly come on to your sit bones. Reach your feet out in front of you. Press your hands right behind your knees. Squeeze the blades to lift up. And then maybe float your feet or your shins so they're parallel. Press the backs of your legs into your hands so you get this connection. And then slowly engage the core. Slowly float your arms. A couple more breaths. Maybe straighten your legs. Really breathing in, kind of building some heat. And then slowly bend your legs, set back down, roll onto your back. Press your hands right into those hip creases as you once again bring your shins parallel. This time pressing your thighs away. Press your low back into the mat. Shoulders relax. Breathe in. This constant pushing and pulling creates some awareness and heat. 3 more breaths. Nice slow breath into your core. As you exhale, really press your low back into the mat, kind of drawing your hips and ribs together. 2 more breaths. Again, finding where you can relax, finding where you can connect. And then slowly set your feet down. Right leg crosses over your left. Right ankle presses into that left knee as you draw your left shin in. Take your hands right through. Grab the front of the shin. Press the shin into the hands. Shoulders stay on the back. And then just exhale. Draw the leg a little closer. Wherever you're at, hands right behind your thigh. Again, use that breath to create the space in your hip and your shoulders. Just relax your neck. And then slowly release. Just extend that left leg long. Hug the right knee in. Shoulders stay flat on the back. And then just gently draw your right leg across you. Let your right arm out to the side. Again, use that breath to slowly breathe into that right hip. Maybe even take your hand, pulling that hip crease down. And then slowly roll onto your back. Right knee bent, left ankle over the right knee. Gently draw it in. Grab the front of that shin, that little pushing action to create some awareness. Create some turn on the muscles. Flexing your left foot as you exhale and draw your knee in. Again, relax your upper body. Use that breath to create the space. And then slowly release. Extend that right leg long on the mat. Flexing through that foot. Draw your left knee up away from your right heel. Press your low back into the mat. Using that breath to create some space. Exhale, gently draw your left knee across the midline of your body. Maybe left hand to left hip crease to lengthen that side body. Maybe that left arm opens up. Just letting go. Right here, right now. And then gently roll back onto your back. Both knees are bent. Feet are flat. Press into the backs of your arms, your feet, and the back of your head.
So you slowly press your hips up to bridge pose. And then kind of shimmy your shoulders underneath your, so you can clasp your hands one more time, pressing down, press the hips up, really press into the back of your head so your chin goes away from your chest. And you're pressing your feet down and forward. Maybe tuck your chin to your right shoulder. Feel that release in the right side of your neck as you breathe in. And then slowly come back to center, same thing other side. And then slowly come on back up. We'll hug your knees in, rock back up to seated just like we started. Bring the soles of the feet together, hands right underneath your ankles. You're really gonna ground down, lifting up so you find that length. Feel the shoulders release, and one more time, right ear or left ear to left shoulder. Really press into that right ankle. Breathe into the right side of your neck. And then slowly come on up, other side. Again, pressing into that left hand to draw that left shoulder away. Breathe into the left side of your neck. And then slowly come on up, reach your gaze up. Reach with your chin, stretch that front side of your neck. And then slowly tuck your chin, round over, reaching crown of the head towards the toes, pressing the elbows into your knees. Slowly come on up. Come back to that seated position. Just gently close your eyes, hands right on your knees. Feel the blades gently draw your collarbones open. One nice big inhale. Exhale, let all that tension go. Take your awareness just to this moment. Moving forward, transitioning into the next part of your day. Namaste. Thanks for joining me. Have a good night.